Hi, I'm Melinda. If you've never been on my channel before, I'm a certified Tai Chi instructor. Um, I work mainly with 55 and older, but more like 60 and older because that's me and that's my comfort zone. Today we're going to do a 30-minute full body Tai Chi workout. If you want to use free weights, have those close by, and then of course something to drink. I always say water, but I drink Dr. Pepper Zero. So you drink what you want. I'm hoping my little sidekick, Charlie Bear, is going to move so he doesn't get injured, but I don't know. Let us get started. Let's get started. Okay, our first exercise is going to be left foot out front, and all you're doing is windmilling for 55 seconds. Just warming up those shoulders and back, arms. This is, for me, hump day, Wednesday. It's the first day since July 4th that I have felt this good. It's refreshing. I forgot what it felt like to not throw up everything you eat every day for weeks at a time. So it's been hard. But I'm back. 4, 3, 2, and 1. You're only going to get between 5 and 10 seconds in between each exercise or pose, whatever you want to call it. So, only do what you can do. The next exercise is feet close together. Arms start here, come down, the leg goes up. Alternating legs. Today we're doing full body, but we're going to focus on balance and abs. And then we can get back on our couch and eat bombs or whatever it is that you want to do, because at this point in our life, we should be doing the things that we want to do. We've grown up, some got married, had children, grandchildren. 4, 3, 2, and 1. So this is our life now. Eat what you want, drink what you want. Just don't sit on the couch and get fat. Stay active. Do Tai Chi. Got 5 seconds. Do exercise number 3. We're going to do 28 total, I think. So we're going to interlace our fingers, go palms up, and then we're just going to squat and back up and squat. And y'all know, the further you squat and the longer you hold it, the more results you're going to get. But you have to pace yourself. I want to just do lunges, squats. I got to glance at my butt when I was running around without much clothes on. And I need to work on that. Looking a little flat. 4, 3, 2, and 1. I just haven't been into my Tai Chi like normal because I've been sick. But I feel great. I feel good. Okay, this one, feet close together. You're just going to tap yourself in the back. That's all that we're going to do for now. 45 seconds left. You can come up on your toes if you like. Just control going up and back down. We don't want floppers. Where are my Tai Chi shoes? I don't know why. I can't remember to put those on. Well, another time of me Wishing I had. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Charlie, I wish I had you trained to go get my Tai Chi shoes. Exercise number 5, I think it is. Feet close together, and all we're going to do is this for 55 seconds. And remember, I told you if you hear the popping noise like I do, and I hear a lot, it's just gas that builds up in your joints. And then when you start to exercise, you release that gas that's in your joints. And that's what that popcorn sound in your joints is. It's not anything to worry about. I was worried, nothing to worry about. I'm just like 2 weeks from leaving for Canada and Alaska. 4, 3, 2, and 1. I'll still be doing this on the ship and I'll be going live. It'll be better. You're going to see whales. Okay, this one about shoulder length apart. Here we go again. This is where your arms are going to live. And all we're going to do is twist from one side to the other. I'm a little concerned because I have a balcony, suite, whatever, room on the ship. And I've been reading lately that everything in your room is going to have salt on it from the salt water. Like, you're never going to feel dry. Your sheets are going to feel damp. You're going to have, I'm going to speed this one up. You're just basically going to feel like there's a lot of humidity. 4, 3, 2, and 1. I don't like that. I have a dehumidifier because I don't like moisture in the air. I don't know. I can't take that big old thing with me. Okay, this one is feet shoulder length apart. When you go up on your toes. When you come down, down, up, down. No reason to raise your hands all the way up in front of your eyes. You're just, you know, these arms stay active the entire time because they're a small muscle group. Where our legs, our butt, quadriceps, hamstrings, calves. Well, your calves are a little smaller too, but they're very important. They're your second heart. After this video is over and I kill the camera, I'm going to be doing every exercise I can to make my butt pop back out. 4, 3, 2, and 1. I can't have no picnic table butt. Okay. This one's a wide stance, and you're just going to go down and back up. So you're basically doing a squat. I think last time I counted, we got about 20 squats in during the 55 seconds, which is plenty, considering we'll do this exercise 3 times, this muscle group, just in different poses and not right in a row. Four, 3, 2, 1. I think I'm addicted to Dr. Pepper Zero. I mean, I wake up in the middle of the night and down. I keep that on the nightstand. I'm always drinking. This one's going to be very easy because feet close together, and then you're just doing that. If you wanted, this would be a place that you could stick some weights in. I thought I had blown my shoulder out, but I didn't work out yesterday or Saturday and Sunday, so I had 72 hours, and everything feels better after just resting for 3 days. So we're gonna see. I still have my doctor's appointment and I'm going to it, but now I'm not as worried as I was. 4, 3, 2, and 1. I just really can't wait to get on this vacation and just enjoy. Okay, this one, wide stance, and you're just gonna go down. You don't have to touch your foot, but you get the idea. Yesterday, this is a 4-bedroom, 2-bath, new house, what was built 3 years ago. So yesterday I decided to go clean out all the closets in the house, including the big walk-in and the master. And I came up with 6 big bags of clothes. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And I mean nice clothes. I like to show up. It was nice stuff. And so I went on Facebook. In the area I live, we're fixing to start the next exercise. This one's just, so I went on this place that's for my community where you can post things that you're giving away. You cannot sell anything. So I went in and posted that I had, and what size the clothes were. They're all too big for me now. There are 7, 8s, and 9s. I'm now a 4 and a small and extra small, so I was so surprised because I always, when I give something away, it's always the first person that comments that they need it. So this lady did, and 7 or 8 people did, but the first one was this lady that came over last night, and I was so glad it worked out to be her. 4, 3, 2, and 1, because she had to sneak out of her home in the middle of the night with nothing because her husband was an abuser and she couldn't pack anything. She just waited till he passed out drunk and then she bailed, and she didn't have any clothes with her. So this one's, that's all we're gonna do. I was really happy that would have been my heart for someone in that position to get what I was giving away, because she was definitely in need. So that made me feel better. But it was, I walked 5 miles inside of my house in about 6 hours of cleaning out closets and taking stuff to the trash. But now I can stand in every closet and look around and think about what I want to get out instead of trying to lean in because I've got so many pairs of shoes on the floor. 4, 3, 2, and 1. I won't even say the things I would like to do to her abuser. This next one is just going to be pull down and put your foot behind you, back up, switch feet. So we're just alternating what it looks like. You could certainly have your weights if you wanted to during this one. Sometimes I have trouble when I add weights. It gets me messed up on the steps. I don't know. You know, I've shared with y'all that I'm dyslexic, on the spectrum, and uncoordinated. So I have 3 strikes starting out. 4, 3, 2, and 1. my daughter and I found out that we were on the spectrum when my granddaughter was born, because one, she was a handful. She was born while I was in surgery being diagnosed with cancer, so we started out behind the 8 ball. But at 9 months, she was at the doctor's office, pediatricians, and she had what we call a meltdown because she had them all the time. And her doctor could see that she had no self-soothing abilities. That's when kids suck their thumb or do something to make them feel better, feel comfort. So she was given like 18 hours of testing over the course of a week. 4, 3, 2, and 1, and was diagnosed as dyslexic and on the spectrum. So then my daughter went through the same testing. Needless to say, me as well. We're going to put the left foot in front, right one in behind, and we're just going to bend down a little bit, so bend your knee, and we're just going to do this. So my dad's dead, and it's very unusual to have females on the spectrum. It's mainly boys and men. But all the things I learned about being on the spectrum, it was clear to me that I got it from my dad because it's hereditary. And now we're going to switch. Right leg in the front, left behind, bend, and then back to this. So they've really been interested in Olivia and Candace in Georgia because they're females that are on the spectrum. They're related, and they've been diagnosed so early. I still have to go do some of that stuff here, only to help other kids and females that will be diagnosed on the spectrum in the future. Wide stance. We're going to go up and then down. So we're doing squats again. So in Georgia too, my daughter and son-in-law have very good careers. But in the state of Georgia, they assigned Olivia occupational therapist that starting at 9 months came to the house and worked with her, because what happens when you're on the spectrum is a lot of things were not imprinted on your brain that are on everybody else's. So you have to be taught to imprint that stuff on your brain. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And the state of Georgia paid for all of that. Olivia's going to be 10 this year. You can't even tell that she's on the spectrum. Keep your feet close together, and we're just going to go up on our toes, pull back, and then down. Up on our toes, pull back, then down. So they did an excellent job with Olivia. Now, part of being on the spectrum is being very plain spoken. Like, she doesn't pull any punches with you. And anybody that knows me will say, I'll say whatever's on my mind. And my dad was that way too. Everybody thinks we're rude, mean, whatever. But we just process information differently. And it's not that we don't say please and thank you, but 4, 3, 2, and 1. My daughter was taking Olivia around to schools that weren't in the areas like she goes to school in, so she could see and appreciate and know. Just going to do a wide stance, and we're going to take turns lifting our toes up. So Candace was trying to teach Olivia about, gratitude. And they got to the last school, and my daughter turned off the car, and Olivia said, why'd you turn the car off? Candace said, because we're going to go in there and you're going to see what this is like. And Olivia said, you might as well leave it running. We won't be here long. And that was like when she was 6. So she will tell you what she thinks. And I love that about her. She's a handful. I was on the phone with my daughter the other day, and she heard Olivia asking Daddy for something that Mommy already said no to. So I said, we better get off the phone while you handle that. And then I talked to her a little bit later, and Olivia was in the room, and so this is all we're doing. And so Candace said, you know, Mimi heard you trying to go around me, and Mimi will tell you that's definitely not the behavior that we're looking for. And Olivia said, look, Mom, I'm going to do what I need to do, ask who I need to ask to get what I need and what I want. And I was just like, whoo, I don't like twisting. I was like, well, I mean, she could have worded that different and got in less trouble, but she doesn't do that. She just says what she says. I love it. 4, 3, 2, and 1. You're never left wondering what we're thinking. I think that that's a benefit of being my friend. You're never wondering, okay, up and then to the side. Alternating legs. I don't know if it was the anesthesia, because I literally was in Texas in the operating room when my daughter went into labor. Or she went into labor, or I don't know. It was a very stressful time. That's when I was diagnosed. So I woke up from the anesthesia in the recovery room, and I said, I'm a grandma to a little girl. And they're like, yes, how did you know? And I said, because she came to me before she went to be born. So maybe anesthesia, I don't know, but 4, 3, 2, and 1. During my operation, I have a very distinct memory of Olivia's soul coming to me on her way to being born. And we definitely, okay, your feet are only shoulder length apart. You're going up on your toe, arms above your head, and back down. Just control your movements. So we have a really good relationship. I think Olivia was, in part, what God gave me to make me want to fight cancer. And it worked. I kicked cancer's ass. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And Olivia is my everything. I'm going to see her soon after the cruise, and I can't wait. Okay? So, our next one, remember to always try and keep your elbows up. I don't really like putting my fingers like this, but anyway, we're going to twist, come back to the center, down, twist. Back to the center, down for 55 seconds. Just try and keep your elbows up, because we want the best arms we can get, as well as not having a picnic table for a butt. And I just as soon not wear elastic stretch pants and get my hair done and leave it in that hairdo for a week or two till I go back to the beauty shop. That's a nightmare on my street. I've always been very against not getting old, but giving up. Okay, this one's so easy. We're just for 55 seconds. This is a good time to get a little rest in. I don't even know. I lost count of what number I was on. It doesn't really matter. We are going to stay here till we get it done because we aren't quitters. I started packing for Alaska yesterday, cleaning out those closets, and quickly found that I had bought about 4 times more clothes than I have room for in any suitcase. So today I got to start getting rid of some of that, figuring out, like I bought 6 different coats. 3 of them are all white. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Because we're going to be on the cruise ship for 7 days, porting in 3 different places in Alaska. And then we go and get on the glass top Alaskan Railroad that has Princess Cruise Line's cars on it. And it's all glass tops, and you see the most amazing scenery. I've done this before. Not the cruise, but the train ride into Denali. And then we stay at a lodge in Denali National Park for a week and do nature walks to see bears, and I'm not down for it really. And it's been raining nonstop in Alaska, so 4, 3, 2, and 1. My time at the lodge may be spent sleeping, eating, resting, hanging out, because I'm not interested in seeing no bears. I've seen enough on YouTube of bear attacks that now I'm scared. I want a gun. I don't want no bear spray. Okay, so we're going to go step forward and back and just alternate legs while you raise your arms above your head. I even saw where they go on safaris and lions come and just grab somebody out of that like canopy open truck. Or if somebody gets out to take pictures, that's the kiss of death. So they'll be getting ready for hibernation, which means they're going to be wanting to eat everything they can find. And they're vegetarians, well, pescatarians, because they eat fish. I'm a vegetarian, so I'm afraid they would pick me out of everybody that I'd be with because I've maintained the diet that they prefer. 4, 3, and you can't take bear spray on the airplane, so you have to find bear spray when you get there. Needless to say, I can't take my handgun, even though I have a concealed handgun license. So I'm just not that interested. This one, you have to really jump around. They want you to really, I don't do jumping, not at my age. So I think we'll just do back, back, front, front, back, back, front, front. I don't know what they're doing with this jumping business. You should not jump. You just shouldn't. That's how people get injured. So I'm going to go live a lot. I got a special camera and I think it'll be fun. And I'll do that in Denali too. I'm just not going on a nature walk. They can kiss my keister. 4, 3, 2, and 1. So the nanny I hired for Charlie Bear and Socks for the 3 weeks that we're gone is going to come over Saturday and babysit them so they get used to her. This is all we're doing. You rotate that leg out. Bring your feet back close together and do the other side. So when I go to the Santana and Doobie Brothers concert Saturday, she's going to come over and dog and cat sit. She came over and met them already, but just get familiar with my home, and I can be at the concert and not be worried. I treat these animals like little babies. And when we went to the Eagles concert, I was constantly on my phone checking the security cameras to see if my puppy was okay. 4, 3, 2, and 1. This time I can leave my phone turned off and just enjoy Santana. Which I would have loved to do with the Eagles. That was the best concert of my life. The best. Okay, this one starts with a wide stance. Hands back here. When you bring your elbows together, you go down and back up. Down and back up. Now, I won't keep my hands like that because I have an implant in my spine that I'm sure it'll be fine, but I don't want to dislodge it. So I'll just do this. Wish my air conditioner was cranked down, but I don't think we have much longer to go. Let me check. Oh, heck. We have like 1 or 2 left to do and it's over. Oh well. And now you can get ready for the last one or next to last one. And these people I'm going to the concert with are the same people going to Alaska, same people I went to the Eagles concert with, my best friend since we were 18. Okay, this one is just here. We're going to live with our hands here again. And then we're just going to alternate lifting your heels up for 49 more seconds. So I'm looking forward to concerts, Alaska, the lodge, because I'm going to be with people that I've known most of my life, and it's going to be fun. We have fun together all the time now. They both live. She lives in Rockwall, which is maybe 10 miles from me, and he lives in Heath, which is maybe 10 miles from me another direction. And 4, 3, 2, and 1. And we do a lot together as a group and just Robin and I with each other, shopping and whatnot, because we just have so much history and we're so comfortable. She's been a flight attendant for wide stance, and all we're doing is this. She's been a flight attendant for 38 or 39 years for American Airlines. And we were running the streets together before she ever took that position. So we have a lot of fun history. You know, the people you lived with when you were in your 20s, we were roommates. We had so much fun. I mean, we were roommates in where we went to college in Abilene, Texas. We were roommates in Las Colinas, which is a real upscale part of Dallas. We've had a lot of fun together, got into a lot of trouble together, and 4, 3, 2, and 1. And had we not had luck on our side, could have been in jail together because, oh, that's the end. Yes, because we did our fair share of drinking and driving. As ashamed as I am to say that, it is the truth. So I'm just so grateful to have all those memories and not have any DUIs, jail time, rehab, drug habits, none of that. Okay, so tomorrow's Thursday. I have an appointment for Botox. I don't remember what time I have to check, but I'll be here. So come back and join me. Have a great day.